Good morning, boys and girls. This is Mr. Yates. In this video, I'm going to be going over how to imitate the mentor passage for Wednesday, May 13th. In this one, I already went ahead and wrote down the mentor passage from the assignment. I accept the office given me by the free and unbiased suffrage of a virtuous people with the feelings of the highest gratitude. Now, boys and girls, the reason why I have this here is because it's going to help you to keep the structure of the mentor passage. Keeping the structure of the mentor passage basically means you want to keep things like the commas that are in here, and also keeping the general flow of how this passage works. It's basically here Andrew Jackson says he's accepting his office of presidency given to him by the free and unbiased vote of a good, virtuous people with the feelings of highest gratitude, meaning that he accepts the presidency given to him by a fair vote, by good people, and he's thankful for it. So we want to kind of keep the general structure of this, but just change the meaning of the passage a little bit, and I'll show you what I mean. So when we imitate, I can keep some words in there, but I want to also change some of the words, so I change the meaning. And let me write an example down here. I was thinking about all the games that kids are doing for the City of Ember for the Escape from Ember project. So I thought, wow, I was pretty grateful about those coming in. So I'm going to go ahead and imitate the mentor passage by thinking about the City of Ember games. So I first started off by imitating this. I'm going to keep the words I accept. That keeps some of the structure there. But instead of saying the office given me, I'm going to say the Escape from Ember game. And I'm going to say this, I'm going to think about like one student, like I was thinking about, well, for a good example, Jonah's City of Ember game. He was showing me, it was great. And I thought, wow, I'm really grateful he put all that work into that. So I'm going to go ahead and just write that like this. I accept the City of Ember game. I'm going to underline City of Ember because it's a name. And then I'm going to keep on going. And in the original, it says, given me by the free and unbiased suffrage. I'm going to say, game given me by the free and, well, instead of maybe like fair, I'll say by the free and hard work. So that's what it was. And I'll say, instead of a virtuous people, I'll change it to of a good student. And then I'll say here after that, I'll keep those commas just like in the original, but instead of a virtuous people, I'll say of a good student. And then it says here with the feelings of the highest gratitude, I'll just change that a little bit. Since highest gratitude isn't really a word I'm used to saying, I usually would say like with feelings, and keep that. With feelings of, and instead of highest, I'll say utmost. Keeps the structure. Utmost thankfulness. So my imitated passage says, I accept the Escape from Ember game given me by the free and hard work, comma, of a good student, comma, with feelings of utmost thankfulness. And that actually is a way to imitate the mentor passage by keeping the structure, but at the same time changing the meaning. If you have questions about how to imitate the mentor passage today, just go ahead and email me. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing what you guys can do. Thank you, boys and girls. Bye-bye.